Why Solar Opposites is better than Rick and Morty. I'm sure it's no surprise that I haven't been having the best feelings when it comes to the last seasons of Rick and Morty. Seasons 4 and 5 really felt like they wanted to go back to status quo, go back to how it sort of was in the beginning. They wanted more episodic shows, they wanted to throw away all the serialized stuff, which in theory isn't fine because I do really enjoy the early episodes of Rick and Morty a lot. If you didn't set out to become this show that carries over stories every now and then and kind of like does some overarching story plots per season, don't set it up. Just don't do it. Don't give people teases and be upset when they keep asking for questions and ask you to continue the story. Like, just don't bring it up and don't set it up to begin with. With all that being said, I enjoyed Solar Opposites because it knew what it wanted to be from the start and it never tried to be more, but at the same time, it gave us a lot more than I was expecting it to give us. It's just, I don't know, it's so good. It's so good. Solar Opposites is a Hulu original show created by Justin Roiland and Mike McMahon. It consists of this family of aliens being forced to stay on Earth since they crash landed there, and these are just their wacky adventures of how they go about their days. If you ask me what exactly makes this better than Rick and Morty, I don't think I could give you an exact reasoning as to why it's better. Like, look at the comedy. The comedy for both shows is very similar, which is surprising considering the only two writers that are on this team that are the same as the ones on Rick and Morty are Justin Roiland and Mike McMahon, respectively. Like mentioned earlier, I truly think one of the biggest reasons is that Solar Opposites knew what it wanted to be from the start. Unlike early Rick and Morty, which I do really enjoy early Rick and Morty, it's so good. It really felt like they were still trying to find themselves, especially when it came to the writing and animation. Now, during season 4 and 5, it really feels like they have a formula set down. At least when it comes to the writing, not necessarily episodic structure. Solar Opposites is a cartoon sitcom. It never tries to be more, it never wants to be more. And I'm completely fine with this. This show feels a lot more grounded. These characters are stuck on Earth and they're forced to try and interact with humans throughout their day-to-day lives and try to blend in with various amounts of mixed results. And this formula isn't necessarily new, especially when it comes to sitcom shows, but I can't explain it. It just works. It literally just works. I genuinely can't explain it. Now, I never asked for this. I never wanted this. But there's some great storytelling within this show that I only know Final Space to do. And that has to do with the shrunken people. Yumulak has a bad temper and tends to like getting revenge on people who make fun of him, hit him, or people who even just look weird to him. And one of the ways he likes to get revenge on people is to use a shrink ray and shrink them down and put them in this ant-like farm that he has in his room. And there are so many people in here, genuinely so many people that a civilization has started, a war has started, a coup has started, and I don't even know what's going on at this point. I have never asked for any of this storytelling to be within this show. I know this show is a sitcom. That's why every time one of these things happen, I'm like, okay, this will probably be the last one. They'll never bring this back up again, and that'll be the end of that. They'll just do something else funny. Maybe you have an adventure with people in one of these episodes as a B-plot. But no, they keep bringing it up, and they even give it full episodes, and like, that's something we never get with the Citadel. We never just go back and see how the story's progressing there. We just got the beginning and the end. That's it. We didn't get anything in between, which sucks. It genuinely sucks. I don't know how this is doing so much better. Like, we shouldn't even care about these shrunken people. Overall, I genuinely cannot explain it. I just really like this show. Rick and Morty seasons 1 through 3 are on par, if not better, than Solar Opposites. But Solar Opposites have so far felt much more better and rewarding than Rick and Morty seasons 4 and 5. But that could all turn around when season 6 comes out. Who knows? With that being said, That's basically it. What do you guys think of Solar Opposites? Do you like it? Do you not? Do you think it's a Rick and Morty ripoff? Because I hear that a lot, and I don't see it, but also kind of see it. Like, it's made by the same people, so is it a ripoff? Is it not? Is it just inspired by it? I don't know how it goes at this point. I genuinely don't. Are they set in the same universe? I don't know. I really don't know. I would go to bed as saying it's probably set in the same universe, but that's besides the point. Like, we're probably gonna get some sort of a crossover thing in season 6. That would be so sick. It would genuinely be so sick. Oh my god. Or season 3 of Solar Opposites. All right. Let's just end this. What do you guys think of Solar Opposites? I'd really like to know. Maybe I'll come back later and talk about a holiday special because I still have yet to see that. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye.